Hey, what's up, everybody? Today it's a draft video for you. Mel Kiper just dropped his 1.0 full first round, and we're going to go over who he gave us in the first round. This is serious. Camo time. Dallas, we're in it to win it eventually. All right. So this is a good video. If you missed my last one, I did with Dame Brugler's. He gave us Cam Thomas. And now I'm going over Mel Kiper's pick here. So he gave us Travon Walker, the defensive end out of Georgia. Okay, so I'm going to go over, some of the highlights. I'm going to go over, what I saw, what I like, and what I don't like about the player. Okay, so obviously I covered him on my draft prospects video. If you missed that, there'll be a card here. You can also click on it at the end of the video. Okay, so if you missed that, I went over 20 prospects to really keep your eye on. Travon Walker was one of them. So let's dig into him. Okay, so who is he? Travon Walker, out of Georgia, 6'5", 275 pounds. His career highlight, 13 tackles for loss and 9.5 sacks for the career. Okay, and that's over a 3-year span at Georgia. All right, so what is he? So Travon Walker, obviously, national champs, pretty pivotal, piece of that Georgia defense. Very stout defense, okay? Really is what won them that game, right? The national championship. So he was a part of it. He, to me, is a versatile player. I like his capability. They use him on the inside as a defensive tackle, and they use him as a defensive end, and they also have him, standing. So hand in the ground, defensive tackle, and sometimes bringing him off the edge, standing off the ground. So very versatile player, adequate speed, good enough speed. He's a vicious tackler. He is, the sack production is not high there, but, they had him coming in from the inside. His run support, I think, is one of the better. I think is his best trait. As far as his skill set, playing the run is really well, and he'll bring sacks along the way. Being from the inside, stunts coming off the edge, able to shed, your center and make a tackle on the running back. And we'll go over some quick footage on some of these plays and some of the things I didn't like about him. So. But yeah, gave us round one, Travon Walker, and I'll go over what he said about him. So let me take a look at this, and we'll talk about it. This is what Mel Kiper says here. Dallas had a disappointing playoff exit, but it still has a lot of young talent led by do-it-all rookie Micah Parsons. The organization, however, has looming decisions on several free agents. Gregory, Schultz, blah, blah, blah. We'll skip all that. That means we're going to know in March who the Cowboys have prioritized as guys to bring back and which positions will actually be needs by the time the draft rolls around in late April. Every team covets edge rushers, though. Walker, who McShay recently called one of the most underrated prospects in this class, stands out every time I watch the loaded Georgia defense. He can blow up tackles at the point of attack, and he has the physical traits to chase down ball carriers in the run game. At 6'5", 270 pounds, he has some scheme versatility at the next level. So basically, a lot of what I'm saying, Mel Kiper, saying the same thing. I think he has a lot of versatility. He's kind of saying some versatility. I think he's got a lot of versatility, and that's plays right up the Cowboys' philosophy here for years. People that can give you flex on the inside and outside. So a good player. Okay, so let's take a look at some film here from him. So let's roll this clip here. Here he is showing power, closing the pocket there with that pressure. Let's take a look at it again here. Look at that power, that bull rush. He gets in the face of Mac Jones. Okay, this is I think this is 2020 or 2019 film. So that's a good play there. Take a look at another play here. The same play at a different angle. And you'll see him over here on the right. Bull rush, collapse in the pocket, getting the pressure. So you do like that. You see that in a lot of his games. He's a powerful player. All right. And let's take a look at this play here. And you see him shed and tackle the running back. This is this is one of the things I talked about. So let's run it again. Going up there with Leatherwood, sheds him, makes the tackle on the running back. So, and you'll see a lot of this in a lot of the games that you watched. I watched 3 full games of him. This one I really wanted to take a closer look because it's Mac Jones, Alabama team with Leatherwood and Evan Neal at right tackle. Okay, so pretty loaded offensively. Let's take a look at this next clip here. Yeah, so here's the nonstop motor, takes on the double team, gets in Mac Jones' face. Okay, so run it again. So this time they have him on the left side. Guard, tackle, Leatherwood, spins around, high motor. And I just like that he's a high motor guy. He doesn't give up. I didn't see any plays where he really gave up. Now, one thing that I didn't like about this game with Alabama, Evan Neal, he was playing right tackle in that season because Leatherwood was on the left. Evan Neal kind of had his way with him. All right, Evan Neal is being projected as a top 5, top 10 pick for this upcoming draft. I like Evan Neal as a right tackle. At left tackle this year, I didn't quite like him as a left tackle. So I'm hoping, to maximize Evan Neal, they play him at the right tackle. They start him at the left tackle, he's going to struggle. I didn't like him at left tackle, but my point is, Walker had some issues there with him. Now, he didn't have much issues with Leatherwood. You know what I mean? So Leatherwood, first round pick. Some considered a bust. They wanted him as a right tackle there with the Raiders. They bounced him back inside as a guard and still didn't look really good. And that sort of thing. So we'll see about Travon Walker. I like him. I don't know if I would take him at 24. I have him as a 1-2. You know what I mean? He could be a first rounder, but I think on the back end. So I think that's why Mel Kiper has him with this pick, because if the Cowboys want to get a player like this, they'll have to take him here, because I don't think he'll last to the Cowboys' second round. For sure, he won't make it that deep. But he's a 1-2 for me, because I'm kind of questioning, the high end, the offensive tackles that he might go up against. He'll definitely get his share. He'll beat some of these lower end mediocre tackles at the NFL. But I think if he lands in the right system, like with the Cowboys, hopefully we have Dan Quinn or another capable defensive coordinator that can really elevate him to the next level. I think he has a pretty decent ceiling. I think he has a high ceiling. So somebody that you can work with. But guys, let me know what you think about Mel Kiper's first round pick for the Cowboys, Travon Walker out of Georgia. Continue to like, subscribe, and share, guys. And I'll see you for the next draft video. Peace.